Okay, so I just hiked down from all the way up there. And let me tell you that it was really hard to get over here. And the good thing about mines that are hard to get to is that they usually have a ton of artifacts, and this one is no exception. Look at all of this stuff here. I mean, all this equipment isn't crazy old, but it is still really awesome to see. Okay, so this was called the Fitzgerald Mine, and as you can see, the main adit is completely caved in. And whoever was working this last brought in a ton of stuff, and there's basically no trail here, so this must have been extremely difficult. You can see he brought in 2 wheelbarrows. He also brought in several shovels. You can see there's another one over here. And there's a conveyor belt running out of the mine all the way off the edge of that cliff. I'm guessing he threw waste rock on there because he wouldn't want to dump the ore all the way down there. And there's a gas can right here, and this right here looks like a tire pump, an old tire pump. Huh. With a wooden handle, that's pretty cool. But if you haven't noticed already, which I'm sure you have, there's this miniature excavator right here, if that's even what you call it. But man, this thing is awesome. And again, I don't know how they got any of this stuff down here. It is really crazy. And you can see they have it propped up on hydraulic jacks. There's one right there, and 2 others right here. And here's the operator's seat, and the levers still work, but whatever they're attached to doesn't. And this is the bucket right there. And I haven't found any manufacturer's tags yet. Okay, so right here on the arm of the bucket is the name of this piece of equipment. It's called a digget. I'm gonna have to research these, see how old this one is. There's some warning tags on there, huh? What does this say? Something about removing a pin. And you can see all the hydraulic cables running out of the control panel. And this, I guess this was the gas tank right here. Still screws off. And here's the 8 horsepower Briggs. Okay, here's an 8 horsepower Briggs and Stratton engine on this excavator. And you can see he brought in a second replacement engine as well. Maybe that one has failed him and he replaced it with this one. And can't believe I haven't pointed this out yet, but there's a pickaxe right here with a wooden handle. That's awesome. And there's an extra head right there. And we got a really corroded old flashlight made of plastic. So I'm not sure how old this stuff is, maybe 80s, 90s, I don't know. I'm not sure how all of this worked, but there's instruction manuals on it. Says to start and to stop. Maybe this was part of the conveyor belt. I don't know, but here's the chain that would have ran it. Maybe this other engine right here was used to run the conveyor system. It's possible. But as you can see, the conveyor system would have ran into the mine, but unfortunately we can't get inside. I'm going to poke around these cliffs as carefully as I can to see if there's any other adits at this mine site. I found a few open cuts and prospects on the ridge above. Okay, so through those bushes is where the collapsed portal is. And right here you can see there's some more stuff. I already looked in that ice chest. There's just some spare pipe fittings. And there's nothing in that wooden box. And over here, he had a bunch of PVC pipe set up. Not sure what he'd be using these for. But again, I'm curious how he hauled all of those in here